We brought you a special story 1 year ago on the 10th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. A firefighter who ran miles through New York's longest tunnel only to die in the World Trade Center collapse. Now, thanks in part to this story you're about to see, you can run in his honor here in Cincinnati. The cops and firefighters of Cincinnati's Emerald Society play the pipes and drums in honor of New York firefighter Stephen Siller.
The three of us watched, the horror of that day. And sometime during that day, my brother Frank said, I think we just lost our brother.
George Siller describes the moment he and his brothers watched the Twin Towers falling 11 years ago, knowing their baby brother was inside.
We never thought he could make it in time. We kept saying, there's so much traffic in New York, he's coming from Brooklyn, how's he going to get there? And we didn't know he'd run through the tunnel.
Stephen had heard the call on his scanner. He turned around and went right back to his Brooklyn firehouse. But the truck and the firefighters were already gone.
When he turned his truck around, got his gear, and he was prohibited from going into the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. And once he got to that point, he got out and he ran with his gear on.
All the way to the burning trade towers, Stephen ran with his FDNY gear, more than 2 miles. The father of 5 young children was never found.
You got to be kidding me. He had to grow up without parents, and now that his kids got to grow up without a dad. It's just not right.
The brothers decided to do something in Stephen's honor. The Tunnel to Towers run retraces Stephen's steps from Brooklyn through the tunnel to the World Trade Center. Many firefighters run the race in their full gear, just like Stephen did on 9/11.
2 nights before 9/11, Stephen and I were watching Band of Brothers. We're sitting there watching, and I turned to him and said, Steve, they just don't make heroes like that anymore. Those days are gone. Well, he proved me wrong 2 days later.
Stephen has sent angels to help. Celebrities hold benefit concerts. 9/11 Mayor Rudy Giuliani is a regular at family events. And Randy Payne, a Kroger employee from Cincinnati, brings his family to the race every year to volunteer.
He's just such a caring person. His family's so caring. And that's the way I feel everybody in Cincinnati, I'm sure, is good-hearted Americans.
We will never forget.
We will never forget. And you can see and hear those same bagpipes this Sunday morning at Cincinnati's first Tunnel to Towers run. The Emerald Society and Stephen Siller's brother George, whom you just heard there, will be at Spring Grove Cemetery in Arboretum for Cincinnati's first 5K race in their honor. 9 News is sponsoring I'm the MC, and you can sign up right now. Join us on WCPO.com.
What a great story, Brendan. Thanks.